Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. As soon as it appears. There we go. I hope everyone is having a good week and a good weekend. It's a bright and sunny Easter today. And I hope if you're an Easter celebrator, then happy Easter. If you're a Passover celebrator, then happy Passover. And if you're just a fan of chocolate and jelly beans, then I hope you get all of that you want too. So, here we are, despite the crazy things going on in my life. So, let us just, I'm certain that just continuing to do the job, but just in case, let's get to the map with the actual save file button. Now, our last star in Goldpan would require, among other things, going like 120 days without a death, which is a lot, and I don't think it's going to be super interesting for us to just sit here and wait for that to happen when there's other things we could be looking at. So let's investigate the next spot, which is Camouflage Falls, a secret military base posing as a housing development. I love this. It's even got these fake hills here. Bases or something. So let's have a look. Welcome to Camouflage Falls, 2 Point County's sweetest little town that doesn't exist. After years of delays and missed deadlines, the best place for the 2 Point government to hide a secret base is in a construction site. Clever, right? This facility was built to cure citizens from all over the county suffering from the space illnesses that spread as a result of the incident near Goldpan. We're inside the operation now, so we'll be receiving special tasks to complete whilst we're treating waves of abducted patients. To be successful and to help the county against the invasion of alien ailments, we need to complete any special objectives before the end of their respective waves. So I'm sure this will work just like the festival. Or rather, the festival works just like this hospital, since this one was actually released first. Okay, so for 1 star, we need to complete wave 10. First of all, we've got kind of a nice area for a large reception desk here. And that's going to be important because we know that when there are waves, you need to check everyone in real fast. So let's build a nice big area. Let's hire an assistant. Unhygienic. Ugh. We'll need a second one, but let's wait and see if someone better comes in. We'll also no doubt need loads of GPs. This is a nice, very small and basic GP's office that I made for the festival. It's already got ultra diagnosing power built in. Need janitor. You have a dark side, but we'll take you for now for ghost capture. Doctors. Person. I'll also go ahead and hire someone who has a level GP. Let's get things rolling.
As many of you know, I have a keen interest in the paranormal. So I'm inviting any listeners who've had any supernatural encounters to write in or give me a call. Let's find out just how spooky Two Point County really is.
Let's see if we get a better applicant. That's good. In the break between waves, our doctor can use the chair. They've got the brain boost, so they'll be better at diagnosing. Here are 5 patients, okay? We get Q warnings starting at 4. That's also fairly standard for wave challenges. We got the one doctor's office.
Assistant to reception.
Better. So charming. Split the queue. Word required for science friction. Okay, please wait. Pause everything. Let's get that built. Probably a little larger than we need. Depending on how big the waves get, that may be necessary. Have ward skill, we'll take you. Pharmacy required. Meteor mites. Microscopic space parasites have claimed the sufferer as their new home. Bug's development occurs on an advanced time frame, so the sufferer must be treated with medicine that makes their body an unfit host before the mite civilization reaches the apocalyptic age. Right, we can wait. Get ourselves a nice pharmacy. Best use of space, but
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
I use the amusing snack machine. And energy drinks. Move a little faster. Looks like we want another. I'm gonna change how the restrooms are done. Have just a very small. Copy this. A lot of people with science friction. I'm gonna need another nurse.
as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
And a lot better.
Author and ambassador for the Bigfoot Foundation, Bartholomew F. Yeti is coming to talk at an artsy location near you for the 20th anniversary tour of his seminal work, Big Feet, Big Shoes. Critics call it urgent, confusing, and a nice color. Blink and you'll miss him. Buy your tickets now. This is 2 Point Radio.
Sending people on breaks kind of as soon as their work is done for the day. Savory platter in here. Coffee maker. Savory platter is pretty cute. Okay, once this person's done, we can upgrade the drug mixer. If we have someone who can do it. Proliterer? Oh.
The fauna are reminded not to disturb the flora.
Like a catered lunch at a work meeting. Yep. Very cute. I like it. Got no one left for that room. We've got 3 people left in here, so you break. People are coming back in. Earn money, okay.
Copying rooms should not be used to clone staff.
They're increasing prices. That's an interesting way of doing it. Wave starts, but it takes a little while for all the people to filter in. Get a Lux Clinic. Places can be purchased. They gonna... Ah, okay. Plot 2. Start eating into there. Six. Start expanding. Staff promotion? Sure. Deluxe Clinic, okay. Wait just a little bit. We'll have one for you soon.
Jumbo Medical Solutions have got a new drug on the market that reduces stress and anxiety by 99%. Unfortunately, the debt you'll go into to afford it will raise them by 99.1%. Can't argue with numbers, man.
That's a mood. Alright, let's see. We can now upgrade things. We can also hire another good GP. That's good to have. We can do psych and radiology. A couple nice cheap people. Let's bring them in early. Have them. A little indulgent, but it'll be okay, I think. So now our person with deluxe. There. And certainly train people in the other building. New room. New illness fanatic discovered. A condition caused by an infestation of airborne space ticks. The host takes on the tick's love of flying and can be seen wearing silly propeller hats or jumping optimistically from small heights, believing that they're learning to climb. Okay. Let's build my usual tiny training room. Be kind of out in the corner. Actually, I'm going to turn this. There we go.
Patients are reminded not to spread diseases.
Let's train you in ghost capture. I will upgrade the drug mixer after
Janitor, to repair drug
it's
mixer.
been used the rest of the way. Got at least one more person for it. Only 79% sure of the diagnosis. Let's get you to wait for a little bit. We have a doctor who does radiology. Board's in use right now, so I'm gonna put an X-ray room. Do you have a pre-made one? Yes, I do. Go out here. Go on a break. You can go on a break too. Come on, get out of each other's way.
An earthquake. Please stay still.
You're thirsty.
Cleanup required. Dead patient in the corridor.
So bored. What are you waiting for? Pharmacy.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Cancel upgrade. Finish this person first. So we're gonna need more nurses. Be good.
Oh. Oh.
Any doctors over here?
You're listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Leslie called in just now to tell me about her supernatural experience. She was sitting in her flat in sweaty palms when the furniture started to move all by itself. Angry poltergeist or just another sweaty palms earthquake? Guess we'll never know.
One patient remaining. They're in the ward. There we go. Hopefully we've got time for this. Same goes for the deluxe.
Has anyone seen my body? No, me neither.
45 days without a death. Now, we might manage this if it just takes 45 days for people to get to the point where they can be treated. So, for example, if I were to go into policy, diagnosis threshold is fairly low. It's about 80. But if I voluntarily turn it way up high, then we won't attempt to cure anyone for quite a while. Come on, we've got plenty of doctors. Just all over there. A little cramped, but we'll make it work.
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
Got plenty of doctors. Gotta keep everyone well occupied.
X-ray, call in doctor.
Okay, we've almost avoided a death for long enough. X-ray room is going to be pretty crowded. Just get another couple of days. Go. We can turn this back down.
In some exciting paranormal, or at least not quite normal news, there's been reports of a giant squid being seen just off the coast in Hugsport. If you're planning to join the squid stakeout party planned for tomorrow, just remember that all the things that live in the sea can be dangerous.
I don't see any more lightheadedness patients up here. Asteroids, okay. Pilot Curious, you're ready for training. Raccoons again, yeah, seriously. Alright, let's get an injection room in. You waiting for? You're waiting for the X-ray as well. A lot of people waiting on that. In fact, I'm going to start booting some of you out.
Patients found abusing hospital facilities will henceforth be considered organ donors.
Rather hire new treatment.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Go. Let's get benches in here. You go on break if you haven't in a while.
Calling for a janitor to combat ghost, please.
Ah, Violet Curious, you're working in X-ray. Interesting. Let's train you for GP. After all, we will need loads of people doing that. Queues are pretty low at the moment.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Let's see what we can do here. Medicine cabinet gives a little diagnosis
Normal
power.
people aren't supposed to believe that raccoons are exploiting us like little furry parasites. And that's exactly why they're so effective at it. I'm petitioning for Bongo to do something useful for a change and design a raccoon-resistant bin.
How are we doing? We've got a few more people.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Zodiac arrest treated in the ward. couple more people who need diagnosis. Either of these people gonna have asteroids? That's what I'm wondering, because I'd like to upgrade the machine. Taking a long time to get diagnosed. Well, I know we don't have any with lightheadedness left, so let's do that. Anyone? Yes, we have one person who can research. How big does a research room need to be? 4 by 3. So one of my prefabs will do it.
Don't interact with other patients. You don't know where they've been.
And what shall we have you work on? I would like it to be just something that'll get us money. Health inspector's on his way. Our last couple of people are in the ward for various reasons.
The health inspector is coming. Please try to look healthy.
A couple of these people are not even diagnosed yet. It's gonna take a while.
End of year approaching.
Hopefully we can get some prizes. That'll bring us a little cash. Oh, a couple. Promotion. One person is gonna go through the ward again, which means I think that means they have to, yeah, leave and then come back. Yep. Upgraded. Let's upgrade this too. Slight loss for the day. The month, I should say. It'd be good to give more doctors research skill. Next wave is coming. All right.
Announcement. Oh, nothing.
3, 2, 1. Wave 4. Unblock 3 toilets. And it's a very small wave. We've got a clown.
Leave your toilet at home with chocolate spongy cake balls. Made with the most absorbent edible substances that science could find for the person about town with more liquids than time. Ah, Soak it all in.
More 2 Point, more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
There's a radiator in there, isn't there? I was not that silly. Now, if this is a relatively short wave, I wonder if this will be a profitable one. We're getting sent through things all right. Short queues.
Doctor to the Deluxe Clinic.
Okay. Jin, I'm gonna train you in research. Way you can research when you're not GP. However, we're not doing much in the way of unblocking toilets, probably because it's not actually a problem.
Research.
I should even call someone to deal with all of it. Just in faction. That is exactly as expected.
Nurse to Cloud Clinic.
Grid, you just go straight to treatment. We're waiting. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna forbid our janitors from unblocking toilets for a while. And after we repeat this wave, be able to get them all in one fell swoop. We may want to repeat this wave, just for profits. Be a quick one. This is a long travel time. There's not quite enough room for an X-ray here. Unless we edit this a bit. Oh no, we can't put this door in the corner. Let's wait till they're done there, then we can edit a few things. Edit this room. Edit this room. Move you over. Door goes here. Edit this room, move it over by one. Now there's room for an X-ray. That way we won't lose a lot of time having people walk back and forth. Whee!
Patients are reminded not to think about it.
Now, who else can I train? Violet
When you're
Curious?
staff should secure patients before securing themselves.
You need more GP training.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Just keep you out of... Just keep non-GPs out of the GP offices. And we probably can raise prices
To repair drug mixer.
a smidge. Because people have nowhere else to go. Or research about things. Have a grant. Let's upgrade our diagnosis stuff. People have no choice but to come here, so... let's increase our prices just a smidge.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Unblock all these. Get them done real fast, it might work. I don't think I'll mind repeating. This was a mildly profitable way. Except for this one last person.
Norman called in earlier to describe his paranormal encounter. He was lying drunk in a gutter when he saw a bright light. Alien abduction or a street lamp? We'll never know.
Here we go.
Let me know if you've had any spooky experiences of your own.
Okay, 9 days. Here we go. We're out a couple of GPs. So I'm gonna have to bring in the others. Just for a little bit. Staff promotion. Train for staff. Right, we've got one in progress. 40 patients. All right, this will take a while.
Patients should enjoy their visit. It may be their last.
Got people coming in for pandemic.
We're sorry for the litter.
all you people. You're busy. You're legitimately busy. Almost done. Main core staff. Alright, one is almost finished. Who else can learn? Okay, you can learn ghost capture. We do need more GPs. Start getting money back as soon as people start getting cured.
Had a call from Fred in Blyton, who says his shed is haunted. Hears strange noises there every night. He's thinking he should stop storing all his cheese in there. What do you think? Remember, if you've had a supernatural encounter, let me know.
We're gonna need a pandemic room.
Could patients please be a joy to treat? Thank you. Doctor required in research.
Actually, not really.
Janitor required to fix X-ray machine.
Debt Pan's lab, but I really don't want to go into debt for it. That tends to lead to a spiral. There we go.
Janitor called to repair dehumidifier.
Okay, there's a training course finished. Who next? Betty, your job is done, so we can just have you learn something in the break.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. A warm welcome once again. I'm Ricky Hawthorne, and you're listening to 2 Point Radio. We're going to start today's show with a lively number.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Okay, the GPs are finally starting to get through their mass of people. Had to build quite a lot in this wave.
Qualified janitor to combat ghost, please.
Being a fairly profitable wave as long as we can handle it.
Nurse required in injection room.
In fact, I kind of feel like maybe deliberately repeating this one. This looks like a pretty profitable wave, especially if we can spend another cycle not
Janitor
building
to prepare drug mixer.
new rooms. So yeah, let's see if we can do this one twice. Leave some training slots open for next time.
Good patients, please use the toilets provided.
While we're here, I'm going to edit this. Stretch it out just a smidge. Basically prepare it for higher capacity.
There's a lot of negativity out there these days, so I'm starting a new segment called The Best Thing About My Town. So, wherever you are in 2 Point County, I want you to call in and tell me what's the best thing about your town. Can't wait to hear from you.
Osmos. Okay, yeah, this is a profitable wave, so let's deliberately repeat it. Let's make sure the last of our people get through okay. You're doing all right. These people are sorted by priority. As soon as they're through, we're going to upgrade the X-ray. Better diagnosis is critical. Yeah, this is a good wave. Let's do this a few times. Why is your happiness dropping? Something wrong? Our slime's gonna come through.
Could any loose kudos please be handed in at reception? Thank you.
Okay. What are we looking at? Yes, everyone knows what they've got, so let's upgrade this immediately. Not actually train anybody. Anybody else have pandemic? No, that means we can upgrade this too. Let's make sure 2 people can work here because we've got a couple people who can research now.
To fix X-ray machine.
And we'll repeat this wave, maybe a couple times. Not not above cheesing that strat if I have to. Those are patients. They're all over the place. Don't have quite enough nurses, so let's make sure we get some.
Yearly review imminent.
Oh. Well. Research hospital, that's kind of nice. Who shall I hire? Come on. No one left for the deluxe clinic. Because we can upgrade that too.
If you're looking for a product with which to clean your hair, we at Justa would like to ask that you consider our shampoo.
Yeah, alright.
Justa shampoo. It'll clean your hair, but it won't change your life. Serving 2 Point County. This is 2 Point Radio.
Okay, we'll need to repeat the wave. That's actually a good thing, because look at all this money we have. Be in much better position.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Secret visit. Alright. Promote 3 staff. Sure. Let's get another assistant in here.
Doctor required in research.
These people won't feed or amuse themselves until they're checked in. Have a grant. Alright. That's good. Let's keep it running.
Undercover journalist approaching the hospital.
It's going to be the same mix of patients as last time, so we won't have to build any new rooms.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
This room could use a brain chair. Assuming I can fit it anywhere.
Janitor called
There we
to
go.
repair dehumidifier.
How we doing? About the same as last time. Makes perfect sense. Sure, it's potentially worth building another GP's office, but we're
In deluxe.
kind of in a bind.
We've been inundated with calls for our new segment, The Best Thing About My Town. Sandy Bottom says the best thing about Floatering is its ancient castle, where the ghosts of ancient kings and queens come out and dance every night. You're not one, Sandy, but it takes all sorts.
Meteor showers. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna let this run through one more time, and then we can start training. Next week.
Janitor needed to repair deluxe alerts.
Kind of stuck in the restroom or something. Sort people by health.
Janitor, to prepare drug mixer.
Okay, X-rays upgraded. We've got more money coming in. Don't see anyone else with lightheadedness.
Janitor to combat ghost, please.
As soon as they're off the list,
Warning,
we can.
the hospital is on fire.
Oh, that's no good. Once no one needs this room anymore, we can upgrade it.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Things back down a little bit. No one's coming in for the Pans lab, so maybe just do that already. Have a little malarkey. Attractiveness? Sure. Okay, no, we're gonna train people in our third round. Then we'll have a good build-up of cash.
Another heartwarming call from a listener in Flemington this time. Jarvis Topshelf, who says, the best thing about my town is how nobody can afford to live here unless they're very, very rich. Now, how's that for honesty? Marvelous.
That's a mood too. More monies, yeah. Yeah, we can honestly repeat this wave as many times as we want. And I'm going to just kind of let it roll this one more time, and on our third go-round, then we'll move forward. How's everybody?
Fixins needed in staff room.
Everyone is where they need to be. Need to repeat the wave. So let's slow things down. See who wants training. Isabel Galaxy. You get ward management. Ooh, a patient has refused to pay. Alright. Fanatic. Alright.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
For that just a little bit. I'm also going to pull down the cost for diagnosis because diagnosis, well, cheap diagnosis, anything that's less than 1,000.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
And we don't need to charge extra for these things. Give them their disease back. Well, if they refuse to pay, then they'll just leave. So let's
Required in reception.
turn down the cost of everything that isn't actually really profitable for us. That's just going to make people sad for not actually all that much gain.
I asked all you dear listeners to get in touch and tell us what the best thing about your town is. Well, Kelly Andiron says what she likes most about Smogly is how the thick chemical haze protects her from the harmful rays of the sun. That's the spirit, Kelly.
I'm sure we're gonna want more GPs. Okay, Imogen. You get more general practice.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
People are still queuing for GPs. Let's get one more ready. DNA patients. Let's sit on that for a second. I don't think we have anyone who can do DNA. Passed up the chance of hiring someone earlier. Yeah, no. But we can sit on that emergency for as long as we need to. So we can train someone to do DNA, then build the room and let them in. And in fact, we can do so at a time when we're not swamped with the rest of the wave.
Routine servicing.
Unmotivated, I don't like you. DNA. You're a litterer, but you'll get us DNA in a hurry. You come in,
Janitor called to repair dehumidifier.
get a DNA room.
Dr. Japan's lab, please.
In fact, we're gonna have people go straight there. So yeah, bring them in.
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
And you who can do DNA, that needs to be your job for a little bit.
Doctor
No.
required in DNA lab.
Go to the DNA lab. Isotrope. The sufferer has begun to become an all but identical variation of themselves, caused by exposure to and the subsequent absorption of trends and idioms. Needs to be treated before they become too irritating or dangerously radioactive. Send the patient for treatment in our DNA lab. Okay? Isotrope. And people will be coming here for diagnosis as well.
Roachburger are proud to introduce our new flying sauces. Made with a secret mixture of lighter-than-air, gravity-defying spices. Try our new flying sauces. They're out of this world! 24 hours a day. This is 2 Point Radio.
Sure we have someone who can do surgery.
Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Sure we'll need that at some point. Okay, who else wants training? Let me see Hogwash. We like diagnosis, but we don't really have a nurse-staffed diagnosis room at the moment. Lulu Hulk. Guess we can train you with more board management. Just for one of you, it's cheaper. General research about things, have a grant. Excellent. Let's do it again.
Nurse called to Clown Clinic.
Get more janitors in here. We seem to need them. Right, there was an attractiveness challenge. We like sunflowers.
Janitor required to fix X-ray machine.
Reducing prices a bit would improve our reputation very well.
Nurse required in injection room.
On that one, I feel like I can. "16 patients remaining. We still gotta train a few more people. Build another room. Might not keep it forever, but work at least. Okay, let's see. Items. And a golden toilet. That'll spruce things up a bit. Little doctors' offices are lower prestige than they might be otherwise, just by virtue of being small. Percent. No matter what our reputation is. We're the only game in town. Waves will be the same no matter what happens. Not sure why I care so much about the hospital appearance. Just for this one challenge. I don't always even bother accepting it, but... I guess remembering the festival and how important it was to keep people happy and entertained. Probably affecting me at least a little bit. Pretty good. Here we go. Not cure enough of the DNA, people. Level 4 toilets. Not gonna bother. Person's about to finish their course. And we've got one more. Just to prevent the wave from ending too early, I'm gonna turn up our threshold. Stellar Rock, we'll train you too. You won't finish first, but that's okay. Everyone's been diagnosed. So I can turn this back down again. Go.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
I accidentally fail it. What else can we train people in? Doctors are pretty ready to go in terms of training. No room though. There we go, just about done. There we go. Been a couple of upgrades. And in fact, I'm gonna edit this room, pick it up and move it over here. Then we can put another GP's office in.
Treatment has failed. I'm sorry to say, a patient is dead.
Also, now that we've got a lot of money, I'm going to reduce the load on our janitors a bit. Let us replace the usual AC units with the ice sculptures that don't need maintenance. More expensive to place, but they don't need maintenance. Move this farther into the corner.
In case of staff shortage, please contact a member of staff.
Head to your roofs and windows, listeners, and turn your attention to the south, where space rocks are raining down from the sky. A beautiful beautiful, peaceful sight. Unless they're raining down on you, I'd imagine. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some.
There we go.
End of year approaching.
Else waiting on the pharmacy? No. Do the upgrade.
Health inspector now arriving at the hospital.
Too cold.
Doctor wanted in research.
Well, that looks good. Generate research points. Not a problem. We're already doing that.
Assistant required in reception.
But that is another one we could easily pause on if we wanted to. Assistants, go back to work.
The latest listener to call in and tell us about the best thing about their town is Andy Puddington, who lives in Sweaty Palms. What he likes most, he says, is the way the furniture rearranges itself after every earthquake. No need to redecorate there.
There we go. Okay, doctors. Start keeping non-GPs out of GP offices.
Staff are asked to seem qualified. Doctor needed in GP's office.
Magic healing hands. Yes. Oh, there's no queue panel for reception. Interesting. Doing research. Need those alternative income streams. Black hole. Alright.
Attention! Would all visitors please talk silently?
Really?
Doctor required in
Too
DNA.
loud. Sure people at low health aren't having to wait too long. Whoa, lots of people are getting diagnosed at the DNA room.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Not upgraded just yet. Too busy. It also means people are going to be waiting around, so let's make sure they have their entertainments and some food.
Janitor, please prepare a search pod.
Drinks.
And it's time for another listener to tell us about what the best thing about their town is. Sandra Crableg called in from Rotting Hill to say it's not got much going for it, but at least it has an honest name. That's what we like to hear, Sandra. Always look on the bright side.
Okay, hospital inspection went well.
Janitor required to fix X-ray machine.
Now I don't know that our waves will actually bring us any DNA patients. Let's see what happens. Psychiatry required. Okay, please wait. Let's expand. 2, 5, 4. Luckily, we do have some doctors who can work in psych. Now we can queue up an upgrade. Yes, please wait. Homesick. Nausea induced by being a long way from home or sometimes an allergic reaction to houses in 2 Point County. Sufferers require a treatment that resets their concept of home and accustoms them to drywall and throw pillows. Reducing prices would help. I already put them back to 0.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
This is a nice big space. I may move the board out there. Okay. Let's pick this up. Disrupting one person's treatment, but I think we'll be okay. Yes, we can just tuck it in here. I like it. That means we can fit potentially more GPs, but for now let's put the psych room here. Can be used for diagnosis, so doing a reasonable thing. However, no fireplace, that makes no sense here. Which is really too bad, because the fireplace just looks so nice in that room. Awkward. As much as I like the diagonal look, I'll go with that.
Nurse needed in ward.
Someone repair this, please. They need a fireplace from Pirates of the Caribbean made out of cellophane. Yeah, definitely.
Especially when it's to tell us the best thing about your town. Buddy called in to say the best thing about the meltdowns are the strange three-eyed animals that have escaped the labs of Bungle Technologies.
There's a fire. There shouldn't be a fire.
You know, it's almost like I could see this coming.
Maintenance required in DNA lab.
Stick a couple in the halls too, so we'll have a backup. I know we have doctors who can do psych. There you go. 1. No, 2. Not the best mix of skills.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Our last holdout, so I'm booting you straight to treatment. Looking well upgraded. Nose. Research is almost done. Have a grant. Alright, what else can we work on? Anything else that's just money? Project Windsock. Ooh. Output loads of money. But it would take a while. Mayor Windsock promised in her campaign that she would lead an evaluation of Two Point County life so thorough that it would conclude whether and how society should be restructured for the betterment of civilian life. The mayor's office have made contact with us about conducting this governmental research, results of which might define the future of the county forever. Well, it wouldn't need babysitting for a while.
Every day, hundreds of Pointians have their life force drained by corners they're not aware of. Smooth yourself over by checking into an Orb Wellness Center. Soak in the power of the Orb. The Orb is the perfect shape and the perfect solution. More 2 Point, more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
I do want to make sure not to leave myself understaffed. Desmond, we should get you radiology at some point. In fact, let's just do it right now.
Patients are reminded not to be sick.
Toad Hall unlocked? I gotta see this. I know we're gonna need it, so I might as well just build it. Toad Hall cures patients with Frogborne. Turns the frogs that we know into the frog-like aliens that we don't. The minimum room size 7 by 4. Is this 7? No, that's only 6. My gosh. This is an awkward shape. Well, this will do. I can maybe stick a small, narrow restroom in there or something. Toad Hall. Polycog rapidly gestates amphibians on a conveyor belt. Okay, so the door has to be not long until 2 Point Campus. Wonder if it'll be as good as this. I bet they've taken everything they've learned from making this game and put it in there somewhere. Let's see. Let's make sure the place is... Well, I'll cool it off in a bit. This is the only required item. Let's make sure we have a couple extinguishers. And... See, the other reason to put cold stuff in later is so I can have the temperature view, which I don't have. I'm gonna start adding my favorite small, cheap reputation items. Notice boards are cute. Okay. I like this floor texture. I would say that it looks like Lego, except that there are actual industrial floors that actually look like that, so... Doesn't look like Lego as much as it might have. There we go. Alright, staff. Anyone who's on break? Assistants need to not be on break. You want to bet it's just going to be a wave of like 100 frogs. Complete a general marketing campaign. Oh, fine. I don't see why we need marketing, since our patient waves are scripted. But whatever. No reason we can't throw this in temporarily. Oh, look at this. Where are all these people coming in from? Coming out from here. Which means they're taking the long way to get to reception. I need to move reception.
Assistant to marketing.
I need to move all the diagnosis up here. People are coming in from this central area. Oh, they're coming in from these elevators. These are elevators. That's kind of awesome. Okay, well, that's something to fix before the next wave. And I'm gonna get us another assistant. Hygienic, no.
Doctor's GP's office.
Get out of there. We need you for other things. Ah! Yeah, 2 Point Campus should be good. One of the reasons I am playing 2 Point Hospital now, so I'll be all finished by the time that gets released. So many people. Reducing prices would help. Everything has been reset. I guess people got annoyed when prices were high and they haven't stopped being annoyed. We got a DNA emergency. I'm gonna wait until it's a little bit less crowded. We're desperately gonna need more GPs. Of course, I did just build this big room. Everyone's checked in, so we can start a marketing campaign as soon as we can pay for it. The smallest campaign will need
You're
10K.
listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Good day. You're listening to 2 Point Radio, and I am Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Today's show is going to be, well, I can't think of the word, positively enormous. Gargantuan, really. Ah, yes. Jumbo.
If this is a profitable wave, I'm just going to close this room and we can do the wave again. And in fact, since we're here, is anyone checking in anymore? I don't think they are.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Take a break and we'll raise your pay just a smidge. Yeah, no one's checking in, so I'm going to move reception up here. Back this room. Go in the corner. Because the hospital seems to think this is the main entrance, because this is where the big door is. But if everyone is coming in from here, and that's not where I want reception to be. Be someplace more like here.
Nurse to injection room.
go.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Staff challenge. Oh, marketing is running. Bring more people in. GP's offices are going to have to go up here too. Switch places. That and the frog room. Anyone at
In the
low
news
health gets
today,
moved ahead.
CEO of Jumbo Megacorp, Jumbo McNally, addressed a report from the 2 Point Squabbler that accused Mr. McNally of tax fraud, saying, "I actually pay more taxes than I have to. The reporters should be ashamed of themselves and are liars. I'm sure you're all as relieved as I am to have the situation clarified."
Doctor to research, please.
Let's start moving these over. Board's a good general purpose room, so that can stay as it is. And let's put some amenities over here. I'm not going to take them away from other places just because there's no need to. And he's going to keep complaining about prices until our price reputation comes down. This is a profitable wave. Let's repeat it. New illness Frogborne discovered. Years ago, an alien life form scanned the universe to find its closest genetic relative and found the frogs of Earth. They planned to visit their relative and to take on their form so as not to alarm anyone, but arrived without an escape plan or looking into the social status and engineering capabilities of the common frog. Generations later, these aliens are sick of being stuck here, so they've devised human-style outer shells to transport them to labs and hospitals so they can be changed back into their true form and go home. Send the patient for treatment in our toad hall. Okay, now we've still got the isotrope emergency. Let's send them in.
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
So if we look at patients who... Ernie Club. You have Frogborne. The reason I put energy drinks all over the place is so people will move themselves around quickly. Oh, yep, he's certainly behaving like a frog. Let's watch this go.
For this edition of my Guide to Good Manners, we're looking at how to gracefully navigate customer service. Where best return than to Jumbo's customer guide. If you haven't paid for our extended warranty, you shouldn't have broken your Jumbo product. So, yes. There you have it.
So the frog jumps out of their human-shaped shell, and now that they look like a frog again, that is their cured state. That's awesome. Okay, yes, very profitable wave. So let's do it one more time. Meantime, that's not the best place for a treatment room.
Have a snack. We'll be right back.
I think the nurse just kind of vaulted through this space. That was cool. Try and watch next time I see that there's a frog. Oh, here we go. Oh, they slid under. That is cool. Sliding through the gap. That's great. You're picking up some tricks from your publisher's mascot, I think. Celebration of anthropomorphism. Yeah, that is a super profitable wave, so 5 and 7 are good ones. Let's see if we can maybe train some people just a little. We're gonna need GPs in a moment, but Stella, you can get trained in treatment. Let's make sure our nurses are sorted.
The hospital may well be haunted.
Macy, really have a lot of diagnosis rooms. Isabel, you can
Interview
be
approaching.
dedicated to the board. Ooh. Kensington Bottom. Oh, 5 out of 5 isotrope patients cured. Good for us. Janitors. Can train you anytime you want. 40, 195, go.
Maintenance required in Toad Hall.
Now, this is going to be cramped and awkward. Especially with this here. We can move Toad Hall over here. Edit this. Get up. Beautiful. Okay, move the door over here.
Doctor required in GP's office.
I may revise that a little bit later, but that will do for now. this. Over here. This room does not need to be there, so it can go, say, here. And I'm gonna put one of the slightly larger restrooms in. Will fit okay right there.
This is Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Aren't opinions fabulous? Mine certainly are. I'm often taken aback by the overwhelming quality of my own opinions. Why don't you get in touch with some of your opinions?
Ooh. You need chromotherapy. Expensive, but effective. Mayoral visit? Sure. Now that reception's done, we can open this room back up again. Guess it opened automatically. We're heading over.
We have a VIP visiting the hospital.
Let's get some entertainment out here.
Nurse required in clown clinic.
You know what? Let's put in a food place that receptionists can work at.
Assistant required in marketing.
And run this. See what this looks like. I haven't used it before. It's cute.
Nurse to injection room. Warning. Seismic activity detected.
Now this room, I'm gonna rearrange just a smidge.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Since it can be a little angled like this. Move this over to match.
I say, I felt the effects of that earthquake all the way over here. The framed honorary doctorate I was awarded for my many accomplishments very nearly fell on my head. I shall have to
better.
do some tidying up. So why don't you listen to some music while I do just that?
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
What else needs sorting? So much. Pharmacy is very busy.
Janitor required to fix X-ray machine.
Okay, our price reputation still stinks. Let's see if we can improve it with some fairly low impact stuff.
Janitor to repair Jumpmaster.
Those are things that a lot of patients interact with, but won't actually cost us very much more. Okay, marketing campaign's done. Let's make sure the rest of our patients get handled. Psych room. Aromatherapy required. Carrie Bright. Let's train you for GP. 31. Set. And as for where to put chromotherapy, we can put it up here.
Would an assistant please go to marketing?
Chromotherapy. Stick you in there. Very nice. Once everyone there has been cured, and start upgrading the machine.
Tired of thinking for yourself? Wish you could donate all your money. Aha! Join the Orb Foundation today. The Orb is the perfect shape and the perfect solution. More 2 Point, more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
Richard Banafee, what are you up to? Certain.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
You're on a break, so I can't even see what your usual job is. Lulu, let's train you in ward management.
Injection room. Calling nurse.
Here we go. Yes, we can upgrade the colorizer, but do I want to do it now? I guess I can.
Please
All
find
right.
toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Your health is low wine. Get you handled immediately. You've been pulled into the room though, so should be okay. Richard Banafy, what is your deal? Where are you working? You're in treatment. That's as good a place as any for us to train you. 95. Anyone else need treatment? No. Very well. No. Tabitha Windsock did not like us. Alright.
We turn to an opinion from one of you. Mrs. A. Listener says, the only thing I like as much as your show, Nigel, a lady of taste, I see, are all of my jumbo products because they're all just so great. Goodness, really just marvelous. Any negative reviews online must be fake because I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. Well, the people seem to have spoken, don't they?
Reducing prices. Just play the cheap arcades, people. You'll feel better. Some more training done while we're in a lull here. Especially some of our testing. Testing. Well, hopefully you can all see me again. See and hear me. Please let me know in chat if you can. You may have to reload the stream itself to see everything. So, I am back. The problem is the game will not have saved itself, I don't think. So we may have to start from the beginning. But let's see. Let me get to Steam. We can bring this back. It takes a little while for 2 Point Hospital to load back in, so it'll be a minute. Windows just completely froze up and the computer restarted, so I don't know what I did to upset it. Okay. You get to see at least part of the startup sequence. So yeah, this wave level is going fairly slowly because it's so scripted and because I'm being so careful with it. So we are way behind if it didn't save, but that's all right. And yes, it is normal for the game to take this long to load. There we go. Well, I see something, so let's continue. Okay. 4-year-old hospital, so it seems to have remembered. What happened? Well, what happened was my computer had a very sudden blue screen of death. Well, not quite the fully classic one, but the kind of new one where it puts the sad face in the corner. Alright, this is looking good though. So just for a moment, I'm going to return to the map. I'm going to save the career formally. Okay, now I feel better. So, sorry for the interruption, everyone. But we seem to be back. And only 5 patients left. Only this one needing further diagnosis. Let's move them forward. Slamming the doors nearby. Whew. long-running research project over there. Of course, with Toad Hall here, I bet we can research an upgrade to the polycog. As soon as that's done, we'll give it a try. Elixir's all the way up there.
Dr. Statham to X-ray, please.
In fact, since we're constantly running that room, we could also work on some of the other upgrades for this DLC, because it might be as good a chance as any to work on. Oh, come on. You have to stop in there. Being stuck in the restroom is going to make this gap take way longer than it should have. Okay, next wave in 9 days. High priority, so that'll pull this assistant off of the cart. Wave 8 is another 50 patients. Doesn't look like there's any special requirements for it. All coming straight in. It's very nice. Staff, where are assistants?
Vermin are vermin. To report such tautology as I'm currently being asked to do is a waste of time. My time is being wasted. Your time is being wasted. But here we go. Raccoons have been reported going through county bins. This does not qualify as larceny.
Assistant wanted in reception.
Where are the rest of the assistants? You are moving into place. Alright. Where are you? Go back to reception. What have you been doing? Doesn't seem to be quite as cutthroat a set of waves as some of our other wave-based challenges. Alright, I guess we might need a slightly bigger receptionist area. We need more entertainment around here.
Doctor wanted in research.
Okay, this is mellowed out. You can afford to have an assistant work over at the kiosk.
X-ray calling doctor.
How's our price reputation? Getting better? I think it's creeping upwards. Hopefully people will like the cheap arcade machine, though I don't know, that seems about the same as before. So minus 10%. Where are doctors? Let's see, this other arcade
Doctor
machine.
needed in DNA lab.
Catcher Arcade. Let's make that pretty cheap too.
That's all for today. Thank you for joining us here at 2 Point Radio. Today's show was sponsored by Jumbo Megacorp.
Seem to sponsor a lot of things. Those are all doing well. These rooms are all okay. Sort people by how much health they have left. Well, that person's clearly a frog. Okay, money's coming in. It's a good time to train assistants. Deeply ill-suited. Sufferers need to wear protective clothing due to being ill-suited to 2 Point County. Course of medicinal therapy and a nice lie-down, patients can become acclimated. Deeply ill-suited patients are sealed in a watertight environment to keep out the county's atmosphere, treated in the ward. Okay. Ooh, someone needs a fracture ward. Where to put it? I'm gonna take out this marketing. We need another one. We can always put it back in. Fracture ward. I guess this doesn't line up quite as well as I'd like. This room. Let's edit it. Pull it up. Spin it around. Machine can go there. Now we can put the fracture ward here. Or not. Pull this up. Slightly awkward location, but it'll be alright. Now, the fracture ward. Okay, put that there. The ward door can go here. We can even expand that out a little bit. Traction beds here, and here. The nurse station here. Master caster back there. Nice wall monitor.
You're listening to Ricky
Perfect.
Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Good morning, 2 Point County. I hope you slept well. Sleep. We all need it, don't we? But sometimes it's interrupted by police helicopters, randy badgers, or the weird and wonderful of our own minds. Recently troubled by a fever, I had a fantastically strange dream. Yes. Very strange indeed. What a strange dream. Get in touch and let me know about your peculiar dreams while I take you through one of mine.
Busy ward. Looks like we could handle one more person. Gonna need more nurses.
Nurse
couple pretty much blank slates. We've still got assistant training happening all the way over there. No cues for the GPs. Alright, that means it's time to train
Maintenance
GPs.
announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Polarizer is already done. Injections emergency. How's our injection? Got a couple patients queued already. Once they're done, then we can let the emergency in. Gold wine seems to kill people pretty quickly. Very fast progressing disease.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Okay. Alright, we can bring people in for injections.
Arriving.
They don't count as part of the wave, so we can keep processing the rest of it. To the Lord? Why?
Yearly review imminent.
Alright, let's see what we got. Achievement unlocked. I'd like to thank my mother. Look at that! Every single award, including no deaths? No deaths for an entire year. That is nuts. Alright, well, clip that. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, bingo.
VIP arriving. Please prioritize their amusement over patient well-being.
Patients standing. Now let's train some more assistants. It's easy to squeeze them in. Penny Jazz, you are just gonna delay us. Last holdout, and you gotta see the GP first. But I guess that'll let us get training done. Too bad we can't take that back to the almost 3-star hospital. Yeah. Penny Jazz has Frogborne, and then we've got these injections patients to tide us over.
Staff announcement. Doctor U1, please come out.
Raccoons are back. Oh. And someone died. Well, it's the end of that streak. Imogen, you are ready for training, but not when there's a wave that's just about to start. In fact, I kind of wish these people would hurry up too.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
About to be swamped. That's upgraded. Cure 10 patients with Frogborne. Ooh, okay, so we've got to do a good job treating frogs. Probably means we want to research
Here is my
that.
dream. I woke to find myself in an incredibly sophisticated environment, all chrome plating and flashing lights. I was suspicious from the offset, but it was when I couldn't hear the lullaby of the ring road that I knew I was no longer in my home. I had never felt so far from everything I knew, and I cried the tears of a man lost in the loneliness of his lonesomeness, although I wasn't alone for long.
Okay, class is still in session. This is a smaller wave, so we are actually able to handle it with fewer assistants.
Assistant wanted in reception.
But it won't be a cash cow. For that reason, I'm going to turn up our diagnosis threshold, just so that people being sent here are more certain to actually get cured.
Doctor needed to run X-ray machine.
In fact, maybe we can even get a couple nurses in treatment before one goes over there. Let's make sure we have our nurses home for the frog room especially. Let's make sure to keep non-treatment people out of it, since that's high priority for this round.
Doctor required in DNA lab.
Franklin Light? Sure. How's our price reputation? Still creeping upwards. Done yet? Come on, Project Windsock. Queue for this yet. Alright, research complete. We finished our comprehensive evaluation of life in 2 Point County. The mayor's office said that the results were exactly what they were afraid of. We won't be pursuing the project any further, or publishing the results, but thanked us for our cooperation and our continued silence on the matter. A bit sinister, I suppose, but working with the 2 Points government on this project that apparently confirmed everything is already perfect has cemented Swellbard as the county's definitive center of research. I see. Must have been from a previous DLC. Well, let's work on Toad Hall improvements if we can. Upgrade for the powder room. Yes, upgrade Toad Hall. We think it's possible to improve our Frogborne equipment. We've got a little bit, probably from catching ghosts of people who died from failed treatments there. The Pan's lab, we don't need to worry about other diseases quite so much. Who's here? Had everyone check in. So let's train our assistants. Do this without a guest. It's not.
Training course completed.
There we go. You. And I guess our GPs are in a good position at the moment as well. So. I can train you.
Doctor's GP's office.
Oh, goodness. You'll be in the DNA room. You're the only person who can manage it. Definitely a lot of people with Frogborne. People need a restroom. Somewhere else I can put that research room. I'm not used to having this many people needing to wait in this space. I guess I can expand these center zones. Oh, or take this tiny cheap spot. That's a good place. Shuffle research out there.
New to Crumley Mega Market, Crumley Fishmongers. We sell some of the fish you recognize.
Nice!
And some you don't.
Oh, gross.
24 hours a day. This is 2 Point Radio.
You been doing on there. Okay, we're starting to cure Frogborne patients. In fact, how clogged is this room? If it's not, I may start booting people. Now we've got people headed over there.
Traditional way. Training course completed.
Ralph Nut. What in the world should I do with you? Got two completely different specializations, kind of like Faye Peregrine. Guess we can teach you more psych.
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
What are you all doing? Proceeding.
Training course completed.
This is expensive enough that hopefully that makes this a wave where we're not terribly underwater. Harry, let's train you a little further. 40. It is taking people out of research to train, but I don't really mind. The rest of you, I'm gonna boot you to treatment rather than
DNA lab.
wait for the DNA lab at this point. We may have to repeat this one.
Medicines needed in staff room.
Now, this wasn't an entirely Frogborne wave. There was someone with pandemic.
This is a recurring dream sent in by Gretchen Hootenanny. I'm trapped in an enormous birdcage and sitting on grandfather's armchair. I don't have much time left to finish my exam, but my pen is across the room, frozen in yogurt, laughing at me and my aspirations. It seems to say, I'm the king of the castle, and you are a dirty rascal. We're talking pens. Now that's a classic.
Beef. Sure, the most dire patients are the first ones in the list.
Janitor,
Okay.
please repair research pod.
Only need a couple more successes to win the wave. This is an expensive treatment, so I want as many people to survive for it as possible. Some other nurse, please. Get in there. Not quite managed this one. but it's a profitable wave, especially considering we finished that massive research in the middle of it. So, if we fail it, we'll just upgrade the machine and try again. Go. Nurse, where did you go?
Take a seat. Get off those feet.
So, how are you all having such trouble finding the restroom? Good news! With our new modifications, the gestation period is drastically more stable. Oh, and we fixed a weird thing with the conveyor belt. It's less weird now. Okay, we can upgrade the polycog machine after this wave. Edit this room. I'm gonna turn it around because people seem to be having trouble finding it.
A patient has expired.
We need one more success, but I don't know if we'll get it. Let's research the next Toad Hall upgrade. And let's see what we can do for anybody else.
Warning.
Not a whole
Try not
lot.
to slip in the sick.
Not a good time to start training. Okay, we'll be done pretty soon, better for worse.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Back to my dream. Where was I? Ah, yes. I was joined by beings that took a series of different forms. I found their presence extremely stabilizing. They took me through a series of tasks and tests with minimal communication. At some point, I believe I was given a snack. When they were done with me, everything changed. Back to that cliff edge later in the show.
Well, will we manage to attempt a cure on this last person? I think so. As soon as they're called into the room, they're safe. There we go. Alright. So here comes our last wave pretty soon.
Yearly review imminent.
What's it gonna be? Oh, that's right. Oh, and let's... We gotta cure 45 patients, but let's not have the threshold be all the way at... Let's bring it back down to 80, see how we do.
Training course completed.
100 patients.
Assistant wanted in reception.
Working on this. Ooh, I see someone with shock horror. Ah, and here's this space. So, research way out here. Anything else that needs to be way out there? Nothing else. Well, training. Go out there. Here in the boonies. This is fine. Get a couple more GPs. Anyone else? You're terribly dull. Staff promotion. DNA emergency, not at the moment, thank you.
Research.
Checking people in.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
Bring in just a few more people. With all these people who have both radiology and psych.
This dream's from Archibald B. Bladder, who says, standing in a dark, cavernous room, a tall chimp in a ball gown tells me that I'd like some tea. They smile and leave the room astride a small steam train. I wave them off with a hanky that I find in my mouth. Thanks for that, Archie. What a belter.
Allergies, alright. Still don't want the DNA patients. Shot clinic required, okay. How big does that room need to be? 4x4, so we can't stick it up there. Stick it out here, though. Best place for it, but it's not terrible either. 1 and 2.
We're sorry for the litter that you've dropped on our floor.
Horoscope discovered. Outside a GP's office. Yep. We can bring in more doctors to handle that.
Undercover journalist approaching the hospital.
45 patients. Yes, we are working on that. Everyone is checked in by now.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Means we can start training people who need it. Sputnik.
Warning. Seismic activity detected.
We desperately need one more person who can do that.
Nurse required in fracture ward.
Where is our DNA person? Kensington. First of all, DNA is now your only job. Go.
we're getting news of a rather sizable earthquake hitting one of our hospitals. If you're there now, try not to fall into any holes and stay away from any cracks in the walls. Oh, and have a listen to this lovely song. It'll calm you right down.
X-ray, calling doctor.
Okay. Mostly I'm just making sure people are sorted so they'll get handled in the proper order. Anyone with particularly low health needs to be seen right away. Goodness.
Qualified janitor to combat ghost, please.
Not bringing in the VIPs till the DNA room is finished.
Janitor, please. Repair helix, sir.
Go. Could kind of use another janitor at this point. Perfect.
Doctor to translab, please.
Okay. George Fidget, you're in a bad way.
Janitor
Go.
to repair Jetmaster. Fire in the hospital. Thought you ought to know.
The helixer, isn't it?
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
You seem to need more janitors too. Money? Nope.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Your dream home awaits you at the newly constructed opulent Bay Towers in Pelican Wharf. Our exclusive apartments have all the everyday essential conveniences. Megamax Cinema, bowling alley, and 8 bathrooms, 2 of which are fitted with golden toilets.
Well, I say.
And if it's real luxury you're after, come see our penthouses. Pelican Wharf, pricing normal people out of the market. This is 2 Point Radio.
Funny, and it's depressing. Alright, this is a profitable wave, so worst comes to worst, we'll be alright. People are all having
Required in DNA lab.
similar time. GP's offices are pretty empty at the moment, so let's get people the training they need. 130, 140. Probably dangerous for me to say this, but this has so far been more manageable than
Could patients please use the
some of
toilets
our
provided?
wave levels. Hire anyone else who can do DNA. Hire you. Bring the emergency in.
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
And a new person only allowed to do those two things.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
And Gunge, what are you doing? Oh, fracture ward. Okay, yeah, we could use more ward people. Not gonna train you right now though, because got people actually in those rooms. Hi. Where are all our psychologists? They're all on break.
Nurse called to clown clinic.
How's our price reputation? Yep, it's creeping back upwards. Ah, you seem to have cured enough people. Let's go ahead and train you in ward management.
Nurse wanted on the ward.
No?
Now, the final chapter of The Dream. They were out of tests. I'd been examined, given potions, and shot through a machine like some hawthorn-based sausage. When I began to fear that my usefulness had expired, and with it their hospitality, they began all in unison to move rhythmically, celebrating, I felt, in dance. I almost remember the sound of their wonderful, joy-filled music. Maybe it sounded a little like this.
Training course completed.
A horoscope does not drain health very quickly. Look at that, our money situation's pretty good.
In GP's office.
Grunt, also known as the henchman phenomenon. A fault in the DNA has caused the sufferer's motivation to become straightforward and one-dimensional. Must undergo treatment before someone with the wrong idea takes advantage. Okay, we cured 4 out of 5 DNA patients. Good for us.
Training course completed.
Getting through the last of our patients here. Come on.
Could patients please use the toilets provided?
All in all, though, we seem to have done mostly pretty well. Can we upgrade this again? Yes, Dolly Trellis. You need ghost capture. No reason you should be so afraid of ghosts. Learn to deal with them. Okay, there's some of our last few people. We can stick a restroom in there.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Remains. One person. Just barely got you in.
Toilets need routine servicing.
We have one staff room and it's really crowded. There we go. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating by the 2-Point Health Ministry. I have been told that you are in an undisclosed location. That's all well and good. However, I will be withholding my trademark pleasantries as long as you are within your location. Compliments on the hospital, wherever it is. Continue to descend into the shadows for more rewards, or return to the known universe and get back to work. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge. Okay, we get access to Chasm 24, we get a Frogborne poster, and we get a wall aircon. That's kind of nice. Okay, next wave is coming up soon. Get a lot more cutthroat. Let's take advantage of this new poster, though. Staff morale and train 5 staff. What is this? Frog getting into a suit. Very nice. So we need high staff morale and we need to train a lot of people. Also got 60 patients to deal with, so high priority for you.
Doctor required at GP's office.
I'll worry about staff morale as we start getting near the end of the round, I should say. Let's start off by training someone. That'll be the last thing we need.
Assistant to reception.
Hopefully the doctors can all get to their offices. Just start moving people in cow suits to the fronts of lines because that illness progresses very quickly.
Pharmacy. Calling nurse.
More cows I don't know about. Seem to be. Oh, there's one.
Doctor to research, please.
There we go. Everyone has checked in. Can I train any assistants? Yes, I can.
I woke the next day feeling much better. Isn't that strange? I guess it just goes to show that dreams can be powerful, surreal, even medicinal things. If only I could explain that bracelet I woke up with. Oh well, for another day, I suppose.
Injection room, calling nurse.
The letter reached us. Yes, it did. It did. The letter did get here. So someone's got some incredibly effective delivery methods. Owl, perhaps. It's the right country for it. Pest control. Okay, you can wait. Let's fill it in up here. Pest control. There it goes. And let's make this into a more proper way to work out. Since we are actually sending patients up here, at least for a while. Using snack machine. Energy drinks machine. Shark bin. Put in one of these nice central Dreamcatcher arcades. Might start to be worth duplicating pharmacies.
Doctor to Pants Lab, please. Earthquake warning. Staff should secure patients before securing themselves.
Okay, what do we win? Lots of things, but not everything.
Imminent.
Now, training staff is one thing that increases staff morale. So for us to do that first.
Maintenance required in pharmacy.
Starstruck. Impact with rogue star fragments has resulted in bodily fractures, most common in those people who tend to know when the next eclipse is going to be. Okay, how crowded are GP's offices? Not too bad. Can we train some? 130, 140. We're gonna need some treatment nurses.
You got Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Hello there! I know what you're thinking. You're not Harrison Wolf. And you're right. I'm not. It's me, Ricky Hawthorne. I'm afraid that Mr. Wolf isn't here today. It's all very mysterious. So instead, we're going to play you an old show from the archives. This one's actually from Harrison's first year at the station. If I could remember it, I'm sure it'd feel like yesterday.
Queenbird, don't really have a whole lot of need
Will be haunted.
for what you're doing, but we will just give you better research.
Fire in the hospital. Thought you ought to know.
Ah! Trying to run from all the way over there. Train you in research as soon as the room's open. Oh, it is. How's this going? guff. Get put ahead of those people who aren't all that sick. Just like that college radio station, lots of rebroadcasts over the last 2 years. Pairs well with a health emergency. A group of pharmacy patients have been stranded after a Bungle Meditech hospital dissolved overnight. Hero complex. Well, let's wait till our own pharmacies are empty.
Patients
Let's
arriving for pharmacy.
bring him in.
Janitor, to prepare drug mixer.
Hero complex. Sufferers believe, or want to believe, that they can help society on a level above recycling and door holding. Caused by commercial cinema and the grind of the everyday. Needs to be treated before they inevitably lose the fight against crime. Oh boy. Hope they're dressed in capes. That would be awesome. So much money. This is almost suspicious. Training course complete. So we're only going to need to queue up one more lesson. Let's train some janitors in motivation because I've got who can train very quickly. Okay, just the one. That'll do. Well, let's try this wall-mounted AC unit. I'll probably still want to prefer the sculptures. Rains down cold air from above. Oh. Alright. Well, it's not really effective, but it's a nice alternate model. Yep, that looks like Hero Complex, alright.
Good patients, please use the toilets provided.
So I guess that would work if you didn't really have floor space, but you did have wall space too. Okay, research training's complete. Finish up that training.
Prepare helixer.
Here are the entire group of people with Hero Complex. Very nice. We trained enough people. Got a suspiciously large amount of money. Stand to get another janitor. The next one is especially good. Motivated, hygienic, positive, and magic +5. Those wall-mounted units are all the rage for retrofits. Interestingly, one needs a condenser outside, which Point Hospital ignores. Yeah, games like to. things that you'd have to.
Hey
Complicated
everybody,
work
you're
here.
listening to 2 Point Radio. This is Harrison Wolf. I'm excited to announce that next week I'll be talking to up-and-coming politician Tabitha Windsock about some of the great plans she has for the county's future. Here's some music from the time it is now.
Well, musical tastes haven't changed much over time, I guess. This next wave. Generate research points and complete 2 marketing campaigns. You're gonna have to run 2 campaigns in order to make that work. Right? Let's get these people checked in.
Patients
Research
are
points are
reminded
easy.
not to think about it.
Cheese for brains, but you'll work for peanuts, and you can help us in marketing, so on in. This is a nice central location. Nice to put a nice staff room over here. Let's see. Ooh. Research complete. This latest update will turn our machinery into the envy of the frog transforming community. It may not be a community, but if it was, boy, would they be envious. Okay, we can upgrade the frog machine once more. Go ahead and queue that up. And what else shall we research? Let's research the powder room, just because it's nearly finished. We seem to have the bandwidth for it. And let's get a couple of marketing rooms. Okay, the flake cannon now produces a finer powder from packed snow, allowing us to shred the slopes and also improve patient outcomes. Okay. Let's put in our cold stuff. Now, I've been kind of deriding the whole marketing thing. However, it is possible to do marketing for other things that are not just bringing in patients, for example. We can recruit various kinds of doctors and other staff, which is more expensive. So if we want to actually get some real use out of what we're doing, run those concurrently.
The health inspector is coming. Please try to look healthy.
In fact, anyone who can do marketing needs to do marketing. Just for now. High speed, please. We want training too. Desmond, let's get you more training. You could really use it. And more research. What shall we do? Advanced upgrade for the powder room. We are starting to get a little less money though. Oh. Training for research. Investigate new research methods to help us train even better researchers. We could do that. Let's just get money. Since we are starting to get a little low on it. At least it's trending downwards.
After 4 rudderless years, Two Point County has never been in greater need of strong leadership. So vote for 4 more years of Tabitha Winsock in the mayoral elections. Tabitha Winsock, wrong but stable. Serving 2 Point County. This is 2 Point Radio.
It's just a little too on the nose sometimes.
Shock clinic calling doctor.
Use more janitors if there's some nice ones. Monobrow. Oh, we're gonna have Monobeasts.
Janitor to repair Jammaster.
No. These 2 campaigns should finish at about the same time. Now let's see. Yes, we've got a lot of people with radiology and genetics experience. Problem is that's kind of got some of those kind of dual spec people as well. Do all kinds of things. Just to have someone else do genetics is good, but let's start weeding out some of the less good people. Esther Sauce. You're unmotivated. Let's get rid of you. I never quite liked you.
Would an assistant please go to marketing?
Our marketing done. Oh, no, don't edit it. Close it. Someone doesn't like us. And Gunge. Yes, we can train you in better ward management. How are our patients doing?
I want to use my platform to spotlight a new local product. They're called Cheesy Gubbins, and they're made by a little company from right here in 2 Point County. I just can't get enough of them. Tell your friends. Everyone should know about them. Again, that's Cheesy Gubbins. Man. I might just go and have some now.
Okay, here's our last view of the wave. What else can we train? Just about to have the next wave come in, so I don't want to train these GPs quite yet. Situation's alright, so we can research something else that's useful. Thirsty, there's a machine right there. Shoot 10 Monobeasts. Okay. Thermal comfort of 90%. Okay, well let's handle the thermal comfort first.
Attention. Could any loose kudosh please be handed in at reception? Thank you.
Just put this in hot spots. Oh. That's the solution. And
Nurse needed in ward.
there we go. That's much comfier. And Monobeasts are going to be found outside the ward.
Warning. Try not to slip in the sick.
He is to get them without accidentally clicking on something else.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. It's me again, Ricky Hawthorne. I hope you're enjoying some vintage Wolf here on 2 Point Radio. Unfortunately, we've lost a segment from the show, so instead, you've got me buying time until the next segment. Yep, that should do it.
Yearly review imminent.
Yeah, they were. Whoa, they are clearly spawning them specially for this challenge. Not usually anywhere near that many just running around. Got 3 nurses in here. About as many as we can gracefully handle.
In the event of an epidemic, please try
Oh,
not to
interesting.
panic.
People don't need to change into scrubs in the pods. They don't need to get into hospital gowns if they're in pods, I guess. crazy. Is that something special? Never noticed that, but that gives another serious game mechanics reason to use the pods instead of the beds. It saves time. Definitely sending people through at a good clip, so I'm not too worried about that.
Doctor required in research.
Actually researching anything? No.
The answer was water-resistant bassoon. I'm hoping to make fun trivia like that a regular part of my show. If you enjoyed it, get in touch to let us know by writing a letter or using a phone with one of those rotary dials that we still have at the moment.
Seems alright, but this is not a profitable wave. This is one you want to finish quickly. Gonna make sure no one's having to go through the ward twice. Frogborne emergency. Yes, send them here.
Are arriving now.
We need something to supplement this long grind. Meantime, more sunflowers.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Better. Your shower incoming. How's the ward? Churning people through just fine. Meanwhile, the frog room's running too. It's a nice expensive treatment.
Maintenance required in
Yikes!
I went to see that new film Perilous Spandex the other day. It was a fun time. Go check it out if the mood strikes. Hope they don't ruin it with an unnecessary sequel. I'm sure they won't.
Oh dear. Okay, I think we're just about finished there. Got our money pretty well replenished too. Large part because of all the Frogborne patients. That's Monobeasts again. These things are so gross looking. Oh my goodness. They breeding? Research complete. Research complete. Oh, self-assembly. That's something that's in this DLC. I'm sure we'll need at some point. If not here, then probably in the next hospital. Might as well get a jump on that.
Patients are reminded not to have dark thoughts.
Everybody back into reception. See if we can get in one more wave. That plus our last Frogborne patient. Go 75 days without a death. Alright, that means certain about our diagnoses. We have to earn money. Earning the money is not difficult.
Patients should be
Swimming
less
through the
sick
air.
or cured during the health inspector's visit.
Okay, we cured the Frogborne patients. See if there's anyone in a cow suit. Not seeing any. There you are. Cows get priority because they will die fast.
They said he was too old.
Also see we'll need a head office.
They said he looked ridiculous. But when the world needs a hero,
And surgery.
Put on his spandex. This summer, Roderick Cushion returns as Perilous Spandex in Perilous Spandex 5, A Stretch Too Far. This is 2 Point Radio.
Turn this into a surgery area. Have people come up here for their GPs instead. That's probably better. My apologies to everyone for shuffling you around a little bit. That needs to become a proper waiting area, but still.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
Now we can put a nice big surgery room over here. Good that we've got some people who can do surgery.
Doctor required at GP's office.
Now, I know I've got at least one surgeon on staff. Dwayne Bird. You are now doing only surgery and research. It's kind of too bad I gave you the research
Nurse to
instead of surgery.
please.
That's alright. Let's see if I can hire a dedicated surgeon. Yes, I can. And Aubrey Gunge. Keep you out of treatment rooms. I kind of have too many radiologists at this point. Everyone else can specialize in other things if they have it. Steve Flob. You trained.
Nurse required in injection room.
Q outside X-ray. Well, could expand into having a mega scan as well. That's another thing we can do. In fact, we can put it in this large, well-placed for diagnosis area. Because we have so many radiologists, we can actually make it work.
That's all for this throwback entry of 2 Point Radio. Isn't it amazing just how little has changed since then? I'd have believed he was in today. I've not been Harrison Wolf. Good day.
Doctor needed in DNA lab.
Big hot machine there. Okay, let's get these benches in. Annika Pollard, you're a janitor with no training. You need ghost capture. As do you. And we fulfilled the requirements of the wave, so now we just need to finish it. Oh, and as part of that, down to 90% certainty. We seem to be doing okay. Oh, deeply ill-suited. That's what it is. They're suited up for diving. Head office, yes. Noticed that earlier, but didn't do anything about it.
Training course complete. Class dismissed. Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
We're all sorted well enough.
Nurse to chromotherapy, please.
Minor quibbles in the ordering there. Now, just because I built a Megascan, people aren't gonna suddenly decide that it's a better place. If the DP has already sent them to their original room, then that's where they'll stay. It'll help us later. We've got so many radiologists, we might as well make good use of them. Where are all these patients?
Training course completed. Treatment has failed. I'm sorry to say, a patient is dead.
Clementine, I think you're in trouble. Ah. Yep. I have been chosen.
In staff room.
Okay, so some people are using the gowns. Maybe it's something particularly
To
monobrow.
repair dehumidifier.
You're in a spacesuit. New illness, highly ill-suited discovered. So we have deeply ill-suited and highly ill-suited. Same description as before, but it's a spacesuit instead of a deep-sea diving suit. I do like the spacesuit. They're even walking as though they're on the moon. That's great. Alright, let us upgrade the turbo plunger because we can. If someone's using Megascan.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
Mutation. Okay. Remember that one from last time.
Warning, the hospital is on fire.
Oh no. There is an extinguisher in there, so be okay. As soon as someone can come in and deal with it.
Today's sponsor is Rent an Eel. Rent an Eel for all of your short-term eel-based needs. This is 2 Point Radio.
Ava's in a pretty bad way. I wonder if the energy drink will allow her to move a little faster. Yes. May save her life. Should take care of, yes, both hunger and boredom because I'm using snacks. Just run to the injection room.
Warning, try not to slip in the sick.
And now you're moving slowly. Oh, it's like watching Oxygen Not Included, and all the little duplicants do everything that is not helpful before they will do this one thing that they need to do to save their own life. Gonna make it called into room, so you're alright. Just barely. And after all that, will you survive treatment? Find out. Yerd! It's a miracle. Grief. So looks like we've got just a couple more. Someone getting treated for Hero Complex and one with Astronaut. Ah, surgery is another one that takes a while for the whole course of treatment to complete. Or just end. Alright, I'm gonna pause it there because we are at the end of the stream. There we are. Let us head out to the map where they'll tell us about the last place.
Chasm 24. No, it's not a nightclub. It's the heart of darkness. The eye of the storm. Another way of saying that. Only your darkest thoughts could start to speculate on the type of...
And that's where the video ends. So maybe it was the same issue that we had before, but I don't remember anymore. So thank you for watching to the end. Thank you for joining me, and the next episode will be posted next week. See you later.